All right, so we're at Tao Gardens. I thought I would give you guys an in-depth tour of the place because it is really goddamn magical out here. Earlier, we took a tour on a little golf cart to around the property. Um, I could use that footage, and I might, but my mom was talking and saying silly things the whole time, and I know it's kind of ridiculous. Speaking of which, I'm actually hanging out with my mom out here. She's had some health problems, so I invited her to come meet me while I'm traveling and spend some time in this healing resort. So, as I give a tour, figure I should start. I'll start with our room, and we'll just kind of slowly move out. So, this is our accommodations. It's pretty chill. Really, actually lovely. Um, this whole area here, bathroom, shower with hot water, which is actually pretty rare in Thailand. It's part of a townhouse that we're staying in, but it seems like we're the only guests inside this townhouse. You know, have fridge here, water, little common room, which is so lovely. As we exit, you can see there's actually a nice balcony, patio deck kind of thing. We got really lucky, or I guess unlucky, depending on how you want to look at it. Master Mantak Chia is teaching a program over the next 2 weeks, so there's a lot more people here than there were last time. It's not as full as it can be, or as full as it usually gets because sometimes there's like a Qigong retreat, there's yoga, all that stuff. Right now it's just Mantak Chia teaching the 7 healing sounds. So if you look over here, these are a series of like little townhouses, all of which are super nice. Little decks over there. It's going to be a lot of walking, so we'll see if I do quick cuts or maybe a time lapse of the spot. Yeah, so for those that don't know, Mantak Chia gained popularity for being the first guy to translate like ancient Taoist texts from thousands of years ago, written in, I don't know, old, no longer in circulation dialects of Chinese. He translated them and then wrote his first masterpiece, which was probably his most famous book. It's called Taoist Secrets of Love. Fantastic book. I read it years ago. It teaches you, if you've ever heard of the book, The Multi-Orgasmic Man, The Multi-Orgasmic Woman, it's directly derived from his teachings. That's kind of what Taoist Secrets of Love is about. First, one book's for males, one book is for females, but there's a lot of cross-pollination, a lot to learn from both of them. Fun fact, in American Pie, when, I don't remember the main character's name, but at one point he gets a book that's hidden in the library to learn how to have sex like a fucking pro. The first page in that book is a page from Taoist Secrets of Love. Yeah, those that know kind of recognize it. It's a lovely fountain. So wow, look at that. Beautiful. So if we go look over here, this area is where they teach, it's called the Tai Chi Field. It's where they teach the free morning Qigong and Tai Chi classes. Really a fantastic program setup they have, where I could just wake up and be with, 15 to 20 people practicing Tai Chi first thing in the morning, right before breakfast. They serve hot water and tea right there. We all gather right here, do Tai Chi and all that. It's rare. It's really hard to find a good community to do that practice with. I've been a practitioner of Tai Chi for a couple of years, quite some time. And, it's hard. Like, you'll have friends that are interested, but to find a teacher that they're committed to, that they're willing to be with for 6+ months to learn a form, it's difficult. And if we look over here, we're getting into like the meditation halls. This is where they hold the night classes, whatnot. Here's a little map. So we're here, Bashan Hall. There's an Immortal Energy Meditation Hall. I actually haven't been in there. Not sure what goes on in there, but I know it's kind of nice. I walked by it at night. Last year when I was here, went for a walk with a lovely lady, and we'd chill around there at night and just hang, look at the river and the water. It does kind of have like a spooky vibe at night because it's so far away from everything else, and I ain't never seen anyone there. But we'll go take a look. Looks like there's something going on there right now, probably a class. So I'm not gonna go too closer. I'm not gonna go in, but it's actually quite a lovely setting. I see a bunch of bikes out there, so there's definitely some class going on. But look at that. Yeah. Really beautiful. And yeah, so we'll go head back. Most people are familiar with alchemy in a Western sense. I wouldn't say most people. The people that, when you hear the word alchemy, people often think of a Full Metal Alchemist, or B, people trying to find the Philosopher's Stone, trying to turn shit into gold, so they say. That has the popular connotation. Now, obviously, for those that know, it's really just a metaphor. The Philosopher's Stone is called the Philosopher's Stone. It's about changing your mentality so that you can transmute shitty situations into gold. It's the artist taking his depression and making a masterpiece from it. That's the idea. When it comes to Taoist alchemy, it's pretty just known that it's an internal process. It's about transmuting what's going on in your body, the natural functions of your body that often go to waste. It's about transmuting them into something that to give you life force energy. So for example, for men, you're constantly producing semen, and if it's not really getting used to make life or used to decorate a partner, so to say, it's in theory going to waste. So what you can do in theory is pull that energy, that life force that's being generated with semen, and draw it, for lack of better words, up your kundalini, that energy, that life force, draw it up your main channels, your pumps, your valves. You know, in yoga you have kundalini, where it's a energy that comes from the spine, the first chakra, and you learn to slowly pull it up into a loop and then back down your spine, and that's how you get kundalini powers. I don't know, like all that esoteric shit, that's, you know, kind of a result of mastering your internal alchemy, your internal process. And you know, at the very least, it makes you a more lively, healthier person. At the very most, might give you some crazy special psychic powers or something. I don't know. I mean, if you look at Mantak Chia, that guy is close to 76 right now. Dude looks like he's 40. I am not kidding. And he moves like he's 40. That guy could probably whoop everyone's ass 5 separate ways. You know, I just did the Qigong Tai Chi session with him, and the way he can move his hips and his pelvis separate, you know, separate from different, I don't even know, man. That guy's on one in a good way. So right here we have the Ayurvedic Village. If you're going for certain Ayurvedic treatments, you'd go to the Ayurvedic room right there. And yeah, last year I had a treatment, forehand oil massage, full body. 2 Thai women pretty much lather you down with some nice oils and then just go to town, and it feels so good. Here. And here we have the pool area, which is, it's great, fantastic pool. Hot tub kind of thing. Don't really need that when it's so nice and warm out. But look at them elephants having a blast. Got a badass yin and yang right there. And if you look over here, it's more people filming and talking right there about stuff. Whatever, my video is gonna be way better. My video can beat theirs in a fight any day. Steam rooms right there. Bathroom. Should I just like flex on them and be like, yo, this is my filming territory, bro? Start a little fight. Got the gym here, free, accessible for everyone. It's great for a traveling person that doesn't have access to that stuff on the regs. Not that I use the gym that much anyways. I usually just stick with what do you call it, calisthenics, you know, using my own body weight. Push-ups, pull-ups, things like that. And little tennis courts coming up. I don't know what the relaxing room is, but I see a lot of shoes out there. I don't know, I feel like I just ruin whatever vibe is going on. Tennis courts there. Yeah, and we're slowly making our way to my favorite place, which is the food court slash buffet area. You'll notice like what separates everything is like this little, but it's like a little patch of grass or whatever right in the middle. And there's a lady that was totally mean mugging me. Don't know why. And if we go over here, we have the bookshop. A lot of interesting things in here. We'll just take a quick look. So, clothing. I gotta say, when I was here last year, they had a lot better wares. They're in the middle of moving shop right now, so. But they have, things in different languages, a bunch of different lotions, but they don't have the ones I liked from last year, which is a real bummer. And then a collection of Mantak Chia's books. He has a lot of books. Got a nice frog. And here we'll have where things start really getting interesting. Well, here's like a healthy smoothie kind of thing going on here where you can, in between meals, which they provide breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you can get Tao health cuisine where they have like special smoothies and stuff that are pretty unique. Here's the health clinic where you can sign up for all sorts of treatments. We'll take a little gander through the binder with everything that's offered. Well, half the things that are offered. Take a look over here. They have some signature therapies. So I've done that, which is absolutely amazing. That was last year. This year I did these two. So I did this yesterday and this today. This is probably the coolest one I've done, life force massage, but I really like the toxin. They take like a little mallet and like a wooden pad and just like start MC hammering your body and your bones, and it just gets blood circulating, chi flowing. Lymphatic drainage and zapper. I was curious about that, don't know what it is. Lymphatic massage, cupping, which I had done at the sanctuary from the lovely Nan. If you ever go there, get a session with her, she kicks ass. Thai herbal oxygen steam, Taoist Thai massage, Taoist yoga massage, oil massage, herbal compress, muscle tendon massage, acupressure, toxin, mineral. I was curious about this, but it's 3 hours. They have to drive you to an hour to hot springs, and they give you an hour massage in a hot spring and an hour back, half day. And that's what I did last year also. Forehand oil massage. Badass. And you guys get the idea. Keep it moving. And over here we have the food court. Pretty much all the food you eat here is grown here, all organic. Really has everything you would want. You take a look. It's fantastic. They're setting up for the next meal. So what I think I'm going to do is show you a little bit of it now, and then we'll do a cut somewhere in the video, probably towards the end, because why not keep this all in one shot until the end. Of the buffet actually in action. Here's a list of all the upcoming workshops. I was thinking next time I'm here, I'm going to do an actual Qigong intensive teacher training. Did one with Mantak Chia, but this morning. But everyone here is absolutely amazing. Yeah, really quite amazing. Yeah, so these are treats coming up for 2020. Probably going to be in this LA one. And let's see. So yeah, the Guanyin Dining Hall. And as we slowly make our way to one of the last stops, over here, get wrong area. Oh, I stumbled into the wrong area. This is the car parking lot and some other things. I don't know. Gotta cross over. Ah, yes. I see where I went wrong. Or went right. No, I didn't go right. I technically went left. When it rains, you get this whole awesome canal slash river that's running through the whole thing. Clearly it hasn't rained in a little while. That's just fine. Place is still pretty goddamn beautiful. Here's a bigger map of the whole thing. Ooh, MC guest house. Is that, you have to be an MC to chill there. Gotta be able to rap to some banging drum and bass in order to stay in that place, but that's that. And I'm gonna walk through this lovely bridge. Here we go. And looks like there's a lady meditating at the shrine at the top. That. Don't exactly know what that place is, but it looks really cool. Ah, okay. Now we're getting to, I guess, the end of our little loop. This is where you rent bicycles, and that's usually the way to do it. Just, you can bike everywhere, and it feels fantastic. Honestly, this would be a great place to trip. Like, so cool. Tried doing it last year, but the person I was with wasn't down. But then they were, but like when we were late, like after we left, and I'm like, okay, you're lame. You suck, dude. This is the front office where you sign in, reception, all that. That's the actual entrance to the Tao Garden. And if you look over that way, that's an herbal pharmacy. And we're slowly making our way back to the townhouses. Over here, we'll get to townhouse 1. I'm at 11 right now, but that's actually worth looking at from the front. So there's that little spot maybe like 2 or 3 minutes ago where there was like this chick meditating at the top. Look at that. Look at that. Koi fish. Yeah, definitely worth tripping here. Get some cool, come up to some cool massages, wander around, do some Tai Chi, do some yoga. Oh man, that'd be something. And wow, this video is getting long. We're getting to 25 minutes. So that's about that. We're back at the townhouses now. All in all, this is one of the most magical places I've ever been. I highly recommend it to anyone that wants to further their knowledge on pretty much all things related to healing modalities, whether or internal alchemy or self-development, Tai Chi, Qigong, specifically Chinese stuff. I don't know how much yoga is offered here, but this is really a wonderful place, and I hope those that are interested get a chance to check this out. Signing off.